Corinne with Dyer County Master Gardeners and Sunflower Health. In this video, I'm going to show you how to plant your zucchini squash in one of these containers that you got when you came and picked up your seeds from us. These containers are going to be okay for you to start your seeds. You probably will have to move them into a bigger container, like maybe a big 5-gallon paint bucket or even a Rubbermaid container or something like that. As long as you drill holes in it, it should be good. But this is going to be great for starting them. Let's get started. Okay, if you got zucchini in your packet, then open it up and soak them overnight in a little cup in water. Just soak them because it's easier for the seed to germinate. What you're going to do is plant 5 seeds, 1.5 inches, 1. Cover them with soil. Water them right after. Now, in a container, it needs a lot of water. So you want to always make sure that you continually water this plant so that the soil is hydrated. And my rule of thumb is when it starts running out the bottom, that's when you know it's probably pretty hydrated. Now, because your soil is in containers and you're using soil that we gave you, it isn't drawing very many nutrients that would naturally be drawn from the microbes in the ground. So really good idea is to get some good fertilizer. I got this from Lowe's, I believe, and it's good for organic gardening. Just follow the directions on the back. Make sure you follow the directions and add it to your bucket once you start planting, and then you're going to want to add it once you start seeing the fruit. Okay, so these were started a week and a half ago, and as you can see, they have their first leaves. They don't have their true leaves yet, but they are starting to come up. If you see these little true leaves. Now, these were planted in cells and not in this container, so they came up individually. This one is still trying to come up. Look at that little cutie. Obviously, these two didn't germinate. Maybe they will later, but they may not. I'm hoping that your seeds, at least a few of them, will definitely germinate. So what you will do is if you had 2 seeds next to each other and one was sort of smaller or weaker than the other, you would take some sterilized scissors or pruning shears, but make sure they're sterilized. My hands are sterilized, and so are these. And then you would just simply cut out the smaller one so that in your pot, you would only have about 2 seedlings left. When your seedlings get about 8 to 10 inches, you're going to find the smallest or weakest one. In this case, it's this one. And you're going to simply cut it out. Put that in your compost if you have one, feed it to your chickens, whatever. And you should be left with just 1 stalk. Pretend like that one's not there. In 45 to 60 days, this fruit should get about 6 inches long, and it should be ready to harvest. You will have probably maybe transferred this whole entire container to a bigger container, and that's okay. I pray that your experience with these seeds is positive. I hope that they definitely germinate, and I pray that maybe through this process you were able to find that you actually have a little bit of a green thumb. As you move along this process and as you get your seeds growing and they start to germinate, take pictures, post them on Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag Dyer County Essential Garden. And if you're interested in learning more about gardening, or if you want to share what you've learned, consider becoming a master gardener. Check out your county's extension office, and they'll give you the information.